The airship begins to rise from the desert. Oh, shit. And this changed everything when I was a kid. Good evening, everybody. I hope you all have had a pleasant start to the week. I have been looking over, I got a new guide for this game, or a new PDF of the old guide for this game, and it is significantly more legible. So I should be able to read which treasure chests I should absolutely avoid at all costs. And I think we're really close to being able to find the floater and the airship. That would be really great. Yeah. Always read the manuals. So yeah, that's like the most exciting moment in this game. Well, that and your characters growing up. Both of which were kind of like crazy at the time. So yeah, I think we're on course to have some good progress. Just to remind everybody what we left off on, we have now slain 2 of the 4 fiends, and 2 of our orbs are actually glowing. The last one was Kari, the fiend of fire. Why his name is Kari, I don't know. Her name is Kari, I don't know. I'm sure it's a reference to something in some mythology, because Final Fantasy borrows a lot from that. But let's get to it. And let me know if those levels are okay. And let's see. We seem to all be doing all right. And we are stocked up on heals and pures. That's good. At some point we should go back for some level 5 magic for Crystal. And I think, wasn't there is one summon we have not yet picked up in here. Not summon. Blue mage thing. And I think it's this poison guy over here. Right, it was poison guy. It's the Ghastly. Will you fight the Ghastly? Monster strikes first, of course he does. Please don't kill us all immediately. Well, not all. I forgot to switch to the dragon sword. This might not work that great. But fight him! 80. I guess this is your best bet. 326. Okay. One last shot. Fight him again! Nope, he's dead. Nope, he's not dead. 313. Terminated! Hey, y'all okay? Did he learn that? Does he have to be awake for it? I can't remember. I can't even look at his magic when he's asleep. It's a bummer. Bleeding out, asleep, you know, whatever. You say tomato, I say on death's door. Alright. Did we learn the spell, or is it, oh yeah, we do have it. Or maybe we don't. Was that it? No, it was poison. So it must be a level we can't learn yet. Well, that was less than productive. We could go and... Yeah, let's go and get more... headaches. Let's go and get more magic. Because I think there's still some level 5 spells we don't have. That's a lot of scorpions and cobras. That's just rude. What? Oh, that's right. He can't do that yet. Glance. Cremat. Stinge. There. Stone on all foes. It's true. Why'd it have to be snakes and scorpions? Gates. That might be the end of this. Where are all these snake statues over here? Ooh, a giant. Let's kill it. I can make you a giant statue. It's my new thing. I just make everybody statues. Nope, ineffective. Wow, critical hit with the ice sword ain't no joke. Congratulations on your level, Grep. Okay, now let me think. Where were we before? I think we were over by that triangle. Oh, I can... Oh, I wish I'd remembered that. The world is round. So if you go to the right, you'll end up on the left. That's excellent. That makes this a lot faster. Speaking of world being round and weird conspiracies, has anybody seen that movie Begonia yet? Bugonia with Emma Stone. Any of you guys watch that? It's a trip. Definitely recommend it, but man, is it weird. It is super weird. So hags! It's been so long time. Is this thing on? Yeah, all of the commercials for it always show them they, like, kidnap Emma Stone, who is this very, like, high-powered, like, business executive. And she's sitting there talking to them, and she, like, rubs her bald head, and she's like, "Why did you shave my hair?" And he's like, "So you can't contact your mothership." And that's kind of where the previews leave it. Yeah! Sigh. I don't think anyone who's a friend of mine who would come into my chat probably has any room to talk about bad puns. I tend to have friends that like bad puns. Alright. Can we learn warp yet? Why? For real though, why? I don't understand. Well, let's at least learn, I guess. What's Bane? Poison Elemental Knockout. And then... yeah, I'm gonna hold off. Because I want Warp. Oh, we should. Or did we already? We did already, right? Yeah, we did. How's everybody's evening going? Oh, hold on a second. Siri just found somebody who I think we gotta moderate. So... yeah, no crap. Ban. Ban! Oh yeah! Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope today finds you wearing green and free of snakes. At least snakes you don't want. If you do want snakes, then I hope those snakes hang around. Tadley bit. Ah, okay. She's speaking in tongues. I've cracked a couple of screen protectors on my phones, and the way I always see it is that just means the screen protector did its job. Yep. Phone dome. Phone dome is where Androids and iPhones fight for supremacy. Going home in the dome. Phoneder dome. Love it. We've got 75,000, so these are 20,000. Good lord. So 120 lightning based, earth elemental knockout. Yes. And some lightning, because I think we'll want that for Tiamat eventually. So you can learn level 6 spells, but for some reason you can't learn warp. I still don't know what's going on with that. That has to be a bug, right? Right. I think the ice cave, which is our next destination, is northwest of here? Not there. ESPN 8, de 8. it's Goblin the Ocho. I think you can change, like, whatever your emoji set is, either in your chat settings or in your profile. Because those emojis are, like, what happens when you use, like, emoticons, right? Like, if you do, like, a semicolon smile, or semicolon close paren smile. And if you want to use my emojis, they're in the button. My emojis or any of the public ones or any other ones that you've earned from other streamers. Oh my god. No. I don't want it. I don't want it. Yeah. Panic! Feel that way about the Hydras, because they're strong, aren't they? Oh yeah, they're strong. Because I think when I set up mine, I changed it to like a set of monkeys, which is also like just something that Twitch comes with. You don't have to subscribe to anybody for it. No, not over here. I know what you mean. It's cake! I need your arms around me. I need to feel your touch. That's a Cake the Band joke, everybody. The Ocho! There, it's gone. Alright, Caribe. Missed? Yeah! Okay. Where the hell is this ice skate? Don't wanna. I just wanna leave. I'm gonna check a map, because I have no idea how long I would, like, meander around without knowing the truth here. How do you get there? Oh, you have to take your ship to the mouth of a river. You gotta get all the way back. I want a Hydra. Failed to run, why are the Hydras so fast? Good news is, since we did a lot of grinding in this river... Okay, I'll take one. I really know my way around. Yeah. Just turn around. Talk to the hand, because the brain ain't listening. How's that for a dated statement? Boomer this. These kids these days with their 6-7s. Cremate those fish. Electrify those fish. Bite the fish. I just realized I forgot to take my second pill. I've been trying to use 6-7 as much as possible, mostly to make it dad uncool so that it goes away faster. Like, it's certainly not as annoying as, like, some other trends I've seen. Two that I've laughed a little bit at. Kieran, from watching another YouTuber that does a lot of Minecraft stuff, but's certified okay for children, says bro a little bit too often, and now so does Kieran. And Oren the other day, before the snow hit, he was out in his sandbox, and I said, "What are you doing?" And he, like, picked up his entire dump truck full of sand and threw it out of the sandbox, and then he looks me dead in the eye and goes, "Like and subscribe!" So, yeah. I don't know what to do with either of those. God, those are unnerving looking. Especially when you consider how big we are and how big they are. That's the thing, they're not on the internet very much. Like, sometimes we let them on YouTube on the kids' YouTube app, because since Google had a little bit of an incident a few years ago, the kids' YouTube app is actually very, very well regulated. You can get banned from YouTube forever for saying you're a kids thing and not being a kids thing. It's just everybody ends everything with like and subscribe. But yeah, I have no idea where... Oh, I know where Oren picked that up. He watches... He's, like, a major monster truck fan. Yeah. Smash that like button! And there is a kid who's just a little bit older than he is, whose name is Evan Storm. I assume his parents helped him with this, but they, like, do monster truck toy adventures, and Oren loves watching Evan Storm, and then pretending to be Evan Storm, which is really cute. Oh yeah, we were going to the ice cave. It's like, where the hell are we going? So, there should be a river to the north. Yeah, he'll start calling, like, Adrian, like, whatever Evan's brother's name is, Orbs! And, then I think to just annoy him, he'll call his older brother, whatever Evan's sister's name is. Which if there's anything that Kieran says more than bro and 6-7, it's stop it, Orin! Okay, I think we have to go right here. Okay, looking at the map, so I don't mess this up. There's that ice cave. There's the Ocho. Caribe! Andale, andale. Okay, everybody fight, because these guys are kind of strong against magic. Which is weird. I don't know why fish would be strong against magic exactly, but... And I came prepared with a cabin. No, a house, even better. Into the ice cave! To the ice cave map! Okay. Floater is on B2B. Which I assume we get to through B2A. It's a lot of ghostly people. I forgot to change all of my armor to the other stuff. I should do that. Yeah, Kate said. Stop it! It's not that the, like, screen full of enemies really poses much of a threat. It's more that the screen full of enemies poses a lot of wait time. How you feeling about us now, Wraith? Not so brave when all your friends are dead. Okay, that was harsher. Maybe. We need the flame stuff. So, we want to trade silver for this shields. Yes, silver for flame, flame for iron, and equip those. weapons. Ice is not effective. I don't think we have a fire, so what we want... We'll eventually want rune. Well, maybe it is effective. I don't know. If we see it heal somebody, then we'll know. Oh no, these are the things that like to kill us instantly. How do they feel about being killed instantly? Bring on the heat! Yeah, mostly just want to get the petrifying birds out of the way. That mummy put Canary to sleep. Then Canary woke up. Well, that was a weird round. Crystal, why didn't you wake up Canary? I used to do that at parties when I was in college. Like, I didn't sleep enough, and I would go to, like, a speech party where, like, all my friends were, and we'd hang out for a while, and then I'd find, like, a chair in the corner, and I would, like, sleep for 45 minutes, and then I'd wake back up. Everybody was very tolerant of that because I was also the sober cab most of the time. We've got to get that floater. I really wish it had a different floater. Oh no, wizards. These used to pose a big threat. I don't know if they still do. Well, no, it was later than that. I think it was mostly, like, their damage was absurdly high. But compared to what we used to be, our damage is absurdly high, and they can't hit through Ennui's armor. So as long as they only target him, we should all be fine. Yay! Okay, let me look here. There is treasure here. Ooh, one of the things is an ice shield. Let's go get some treasure. Oh, I see. Okay, we can't get there from here. Don't like this at all. Kate Sith. Unless Cremate takes care of it. Cremate might take care of it. Okay, never mind. Yay, we leveled up! Or I leveled up. That's right, we're all staggered now. Okay. We went to B2A. So we can get the treasure. No, it's all just one thing. So this way. Frost Giant. Weren't those supposed to be defeated in Ragnarok or whatever? Wow. Ice Sword against Frost Giant. It does work. It's not super effective, but... Oh, wait, I have a giant sword that's specifically made for these guys. Just heard the Mitch Hedberg bit in my head when he was, like, talking about king-size beds. Like, I wish a king would come over. I have this thing that's your exact specification. This map is not nearly as confusing as the, whoa. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. And this is, okay, over here. Heat. Let's fire. I don't think we've gotten a single Kate Sith off. I'm gonna take that out of context. This should weaken them all. Woo! Alright, come on now. There we go. Now they'll hit each other for a while. Let's Warcry. Scorch, I guess, so we can save some charges. Now, in the later games, they added a mechanic with Confuse, where if you're confused and you're hit with a physical attack, it unconfuses you. Kind of the, like, old cartoon thing of, like, oh, I've lost my memory, but then I hit myself in the head and now I remember everything. I won't lie. Since I need confusion so much with this game. Yeah, basically. And it becomes, like, really valuable when there's, like, a huge mob of enemies. I'm glad it doesn't work that way. I wondered if you were going to get memory back on that one. Yeah. Oh, I better start paying attention to our hit points, huh? Just that'll help a little. The deepest of cuts. Grep for history there. That is an inside joke Crystal and I have from 6th grade. Yeah. Everybody ready to drink some potions? Woo! I don't know why I gave that to me first. Remember when Grep was burning, and we were like, it's okay, we'll put him in the river, just drag him along. Dang it! And here we've got... Oh, I see what they did here. I think you can fall. I think these are holes that we can fall in. Monsters strike first. What are those? Mages. You can't rub me. Alright. I remember that. It's true, like, I tend to write, like, all the notes that I really want people that I care about to read in my standard printing, because if I do it in script, they will not be able to read it. Okay, that's awesome. It's like, what are your tupies? Can't carry the cloth. Is there something to throw away here? This is 34 compared to 24. Okay. Is that useful? No. Fuck no. Like... It's like, guys, I found a t-shirt. Okay. Cool story, bro. Ice helmet. Which honestly would have been really useful when we were fighting the fire dude. Where is it? Am I blind? Okay, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. Is it a weapon? It isn't a helmet. It's a rod. Enhances ice geomancy. Not useful. We don't have a geomancer. Neat. These are the best treasure chests ever. Flame sword. That is useful. It's a stick. But it's made of ice, so it's got that going for it, which is nice. Effective, regenerative, undead. Okay, now I think I have to fall through a floor here. In the right way. so I want to be real careful about this. Look to the hole in the upper left. Okay. If I'm reading this right... Oh, no. If I'm reading this right, we're gonna get attacked, of course. Okay. I missed a lot. Weirdest file transfer protocol ever? Okay, scrolling back. Roll for initiative. That is kind of happening. Just in the background. Ah! If you're on Windows script, the hotkey is window key period to open up the emoji bar. I have not yet figured out a good emoji bar in GNOME yet, so... Okay. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm a runner, not a fighter. I'm not even really a runner. I just don't want to be here, man. I didn't ask for all these wraiths. I didn't ask to be a light warrior, I just appeared with an orb. Okay, what does this do? So we're at B3B. One and two silver gauntlet and ice armor. Those seem important. There's a whole bunch of money to the south. Like a lot of money. Alright. See what we do here. I guess this is like an ice river? What are we fighting for this? A frost dragon! I would have probably equipped the dragon sword if I'd have known that was going to happen. But, you know, whatever. Golem to the rescue, I hope. Golem. Golem's different guy. Yeah, we're all just like, deuces, motherfucker! Gotta love stone skin. Yeah, flame sword! Ice armor. Don't think that's probably good here, though, is it? Resists fire. So no, that would have been great against the last fiend. What's its absorb base, though? 34. 34. So yeah. And I'm the only one who can use it. Please don't be another dragon. Can't carry the silver sword. Probably worth throwing something away for the silver sword. Oh no, that's a silver gauntlet. Okay. We can't use the scale stuff. This iconography is very confusing. Really? Only I can use that? Alright. Well, just in case... So 26 fire... 19, but effective against dragons. Well... In case he hits again, which I think he will. Are you kidding me? 2 of them? All shenanigans on this crap. Let's get him stoned. Golem. Galen. Ineffective. Alright. The Dragon Sword does a lot too. Ooh. Ew! Ew! Don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. How dare you enemies have an area of effect spell? Eat Dragon Sword, motherfucker. The heal potions, I consider it like Lupin from the third Harry Potter movie, where he's just like shoving like chocolate into Harry's face. Eat this, it helps. It really helps. Oh, he can use the rune sword. Interesting. And the flame sword. Okay. When we fight the thing that we need to fight to get the floater, we'll want to equip that. But we ain't there yet. Oh yeah, why not do something that hurts me even more? You know, I'm honestly not going to go for the magic gold room. It just does not seem that good. Because, like, we have a lot of money. We can always come back. Redbone. You guys seem really out of place. I guess we haven't fought these before, because they are way stronger than I thought they'd be. must have fought just your standard skeleton. Okay. Alright. South from here to go over here. I don't want to do this again. It was lame last time. It eats spell charges for no reason. Okay, this leads us back up. And from what I understand... B1, there's a heal potion. Ice pick knife. Where is it? Ice pick. And of course, none of our classes can use it. Heal potion, that's great. Frozen axe. Can anybody use a frozen axe? Probably only me. No, not even I. I don't wanna... $10,000 gold. Not too shabby. And then over here, I think there's like a single hole. Maybe. Everybody run! We have to have at least some spell charges when we face the big bad. So... what are in these chests? 3, 4, and 5. There's a tent and an ice shield. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay. This is gonna be the one that attacks me. Nope. Can't carry the ice shield. Of course not. Why not? Silver armlet. I already have a silver armlet. Little healing here. Okay, now we should fall right in the center here. We've got to be very careful. This is where we fight the big bad. I didn't switch swords. Neat. I don't think that'll work on this, but worth a try. Okay, let's fast him. Let's golem ourselves. glaring against the eye. I stared into the void, and the void stared back. Alright, never mind. We're good. Now we just have to get out. Baby, we were born to run. Okay, how the hell do we get out of here? Okay. So we're here. That takes us to floor B1. Okay. And there's... Okay, I got it. Sneaky. That's true. I see what you did there. Agrippede! I don't know what you are, but I don't want to find out. Ow. 86, Jesus. Don't you die on me now! Here. Here we are. Over here. Oh, that was it. Come on. Chance to strike first is also a chance to run away first. We're outside! I'm gonna move down one just in case there's a bug in the game where it's like, oh, you're on the thing. And... now we need to go to Lucan Desert. Just where that Circle of Sage guy was. From. Stop it! Ow! Caribes, you don't scare me like you used to. It might just be my ignorance, though. Okay, this many of you isn't great. I don't even know if those were snakes. I think they were like weird fish. Like angry, angry fish. Back to town, and this time I'll remember to sell some stuff, because, geez. Don't forget, if you leave your game, come back soon. Also, I'm not going to forget this. And let's buy 2 more houses. And then let's sell some of our bullshit. Sell. Ennui, I think, has everything equipped, so not that one. Prep. Everything equipped. Crystal. Holding on to a silver shield. Sure. And then Canary. We have 2 ice shields? No, we only have 1 ice shield. Okay. I thought we had more to sell than we did. Maybe we have weapons too. Wear sword. Effective against werebeast. Novice. That is not useful to us. We've got the giant we want to keep. Simple wooden staff is boring. Silver axe I'll keep. Rune sword I'll keep. Great axe. Sell. I think... Oh, geomancy. Yeah, can't use that. And I was really hoping somebody could use this. But no one can. Alright, now I need to find Lucan's Desert. Where is Lucan's Desert? South of here. We should always talk to the sages, I guess. They did tell us to come back and chat with them regularly. We're just lonely. Yep, that was not interesting. Once the orbs shine with the power of the earth, wind, fire, and water. Yeah? Nothing's changed yet. Each element's power was... Yep. The fiends are bent on the world's... Yep. 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 Okay. Sure. Alright. Alright, yep. None of you guys said anything interesting. Neat. I feel like there's somebody in town who says something interesting. For years, I probed for the floater. Canoe north to the ice cave. Okay, yeah, I got it. I know where to go. I'm just trying to, like, be narratively complete. Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. No, I already did that. Okay, so that's... She's just complaining about dancing with it. There is just... Yeah, she's just complaining about dancing with an evil monster. Somewhere there's a hint that we're supposed to go to the desert and use the floater. Those Sahags were waiting right for us. Hey, cobras and scorpions. Yay. Cremate them. Burn them. Goblin and Goblin punch! Wonder if these snakes and scorpions are like, you turn the other guys to stone, it seems nicer. Okay, so I think I just stand in here and then... The airship begins to rise from the desert. Oh, shit. And this changed everything when I was a kid. There's nowhere on the map you can't go now. There are lots of places you can't land, but there's nowhere you can't go. This is what open world was like for me. Can we continue to hear the propellers? Well, that's not the best choice. What is this place? I don't think I can land here. Nope. So you have to find small patches of green or marshland to land on. Man, it really wants us to walk there from somewhere. Got an ad break coming up, and this seems like a good place to bio break. I don't know if this is the town I'm even supposed to be at, but here's a big desert and a tower. An old castle that I can't really get to. Now I remember the frustration with this. It's like, I can go anywhere! And look, from the sky. Right. This is worth using one of our houses for. Just in case we get ourselves wrecked on the way to whatever that castle is. Oh my god. And we might. Maybe these guys aren't as scary as they look. They aren't when they're statues. I'm gonna go back to my ship. Run. 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 Run! Ow. Alright, and I'm gonna take a quick break here, and certainly not also read a guide on where we should probably go next. This was the Nintendo era. The NPCs were not as forthcoming as they later became, so I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Alright, so I remembered that the next step is actually the Castle of Ordeals, which is that castle we'd have to get to by walking around. But if we want to do this narratively, we should go to these islands over here. How the hell did we get to that town? Oh, I see. I don't think we need to do that. Dragon tunnels. Found a cabin. I don't know if there are enemies in here. Hello, dragon. Only the courageous ones bring back the proof of their courage. It's a well-named thing. 575 gold. Not that interesting. Okay. How about here? Get there? Yeah. Catman! Man-bear pig! I still think one of my favorite gags from the Patrick Warburton version of the Tick was, instead of Deflate-A-Mouse, because they didn't have the rights to the names from the comics except Tick and Arthur for some reason, so they had to change all of them. But I actually think they made it better, because they had Nestor Carbonell as the guy who replaced Deflate-A-Mouse, and they named him Batmanuel, which was amazing. We are going to the Castle of Ordeal to the northeast. There will be test, and bring back the proof of courage. There we will test and bring back proof of courage. Okay. I feel like that was clumsily written, but whatever. Once in the north, there were beautiful palaces and big mechanical castles. The proof of your courage might be anything. Is it the 10 gold I just found? Man, these Mahuccan dragons. It's a long pathway. Another long pathway. Better be some cheese at the end of this maze. This is Bahamut's room. Bahamut verifies the true courage of all. I am Bahamut, king of the dragons. Bring me proof of your courage to receive the honor due true warriors. Does the blue mage fight you? No. That'd be nuts. Alright, so we gotta go to Ordeals. And Ordeals is gonna be one. And it's pretty late. So I think what may make more sense is we take our little airship, we go stock up. If I remember where the hell we were supposed to go. Crescent Lake is fine. Okay. Southeast. Get some cabins and potions and everything, and then maybe we'll end the evening with some TCG Simulator. See if we can actually break our streak of not opening any good card decks. Oh man, it's nice not to have to fight everything on the way here. All right. So let's switch this up. Thanks for hanging with me through this. I just figure that's one that's going to take a while, so it probably makes more sense just to play something else for a little bit if we've only got a half hour to play. And of course, it decided that it has to resize all my stuff. Yay! Finding the airship is always like a really fun and nostalgic thing for me because the airship was so cool when I was a kid. Just having the open map was so kind of surprising and not really something that a lot of games did at the time. So it's just really neat. The second game that came out in America, the fourth game, actually had a way better theme for the airship. It really felt like adventure coming alive. Level 8. Card shark something. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, get out of my store. It's nighttime. What the hell are you guys doing? Come back tomorrow, though. Oops. Put it. The nice thing about it being night is I finally have time to restock these cards. Without all those pesky customers. Now, there are a whole bunch of mechanics in this game that I kind of ignore. So if we go to this and we look here, I can actually look at the price history of the decks. And depending on what kind of tournaments I run, certain cards will go up or down in value, so I can like actually drive the market a little bit. And I don't do that. Which is probably how I'd run a real store. Which is why I don't run a real store. Okay. Woo, profit! And so now we need to buy more stock. Okay, wrong. This one. Stocks and orders of stocks and stuff. Shop level 12. We are not shop level 12, so we won't even think about that. Shop level 20, shop level 9. Close to those. Accessories? Anything interesting here? Card sleeves. Dice. Buy the license for some sleeves and some sleeves. Purchase that. But that also means we need furniture. That's a 3 shelf, so we'll buy another 3 shelf for that. Oh, the shelf's so big. Put this right there. And down on the bottom shelf, put all our card sleeves. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, yeah, okay. Here. All right, card sleeves for plus 10%. Woo! So pretty standard. Eventually I'll learn these methods. Not today, but someday. Now, if there's only 3 packs on that shelf, I think that means I have to open them, right? Isn't that what that means? Also, do I owe any bills? Nothing too expensive. Okay, well, you jumped into my hand like you want me to open it. All right. What we got? 7 cents, 9 cents, 112, 97, 11. This is the worst pack I've opened in a long time. Woo! $5. Okay. That paid for a couple packs. I did see that later in the game you can buy a machine to open card packs for you, which I think is an interesting thing because it makes me wonder if this really exists. Like if there really is a machine that these store owners buy. I don't remember the actual answer to the Monty Hall problem. I just remember that it was not intuitive. $6, $4. I was hoping for better, but we got an airship today, so I can't be too mad. Okay, we'll open these 3. Okay. When I was in finite mathematics in college, I found nothing about statistics to make any sense to me, like logically in my head. $15! Like, I'm sure it makes sense mathematically. Box has no item in it. It's just a box. Yeah, $15 card, and I don't have a space on my table for it yet. Oh well, somebody will buy one of those cheap pieces of crap cards. Please buy my cards. Hey, you. Please buy my cards. No? Well, eventually you will. I just haven't opened yet, sir. I don't like this big open space here. Or these random cards. Let's open them. 14 cents, 19 cents, 13 cents, 6 cents, blah, 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 blah. $0.72. If you go to the Steam page for this game and look at the news section, I think they sell plushies of some of these now. There's a $5 card. That wasn't bad. $13 card. Woo! Another $10 card. 99 cents. Okay, I gotta buy more stuff. I gotta buy. Can I afford 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes? Probably not. I can afford 2 boxes. You'll buy 2 boxes and like it. This will just be my spare for later. Wah! Okay. Open up shop. Like I turned around, like pivoted on his heels. You see that? That is an excited customer. Love to see it. Love to see it, sir. $13.36. Enjoy. Holy cow, you really wanted sleeves. I'm sorry I didn't stock them before. Okay, 22. Hey. Hey, you. There we go. I'm doing you a favor, ma'am. All right. You did that just to flex on me? Like, look what I could do with this card pack. The art in this is impressive, and I don't think it's AI. I think like somebody took the time on it. This is fine. Are you about to set my store on fire? And this guy is very chatty. Just talking to himself while he picks up everything. I ain't gonna blame them though. All right. 20, 40, not 60. 5, 6. Oh, you want to sell me something, huh? A 6. I can't, dude. Sorry. I'm not going to offer you something insulting. I like the enthusiasm for the clear plastic card protectors. Oh, I gotta get me one of these! For a second there when I saw your link and you're like, whoa, you're right. I thought you were gonna say that you'd found like card opening machines that actual stores use. One pack, huh? Alright. Thanks, Big Spender. What you got? You are asking $253 for a $236 card. This isn't worth my time. Unlock basic card box, but why? Alright. Whoa! The dude just phased through me. This is harder with a controller sometimes. And 50, 75, 81. Can I stay? Okay, what are you trying to sell here? You're asking $6 for it. Okay. Would you take 6 flat? Oh, wow. Well, good. I wish these guys all the best of luck. This is a decently made game. It's obviously using like some standard assets that were also used in like another company's game, which was the grocery store simulator, but the card opening is very unique. The art is very unique. Should sell myself a $15 card. Or $17. He said as he twisted his handlebar mustache. Yeah. Can't buy monocles for these prices. So there's a bunch of people waiting, but if I don't turn and look, Schrodinger's people. All right, here we go. Thank you, Brian Cranston. Who are you? What do you need? You are selling a card I can't afford. I'm sorry, ma'am. It's cool, though. I should buy more sleeves. This sold out, like, immediately. Nope. It's like you heard me. What? I had a $680 card out there I forgot about. So that's pretty sweet. I could finally afford that second air freshener I've been eyeing up. Sir, did you do this on purpose? $16. $7? Alright. Would you guys stop buying all of my stuff? I need to, you know, open some packs to find more stuff. I gotta say, the customers are not my favorite part of owning a business. Which is why I don't own a business. Yeah, true. Accessories. They were in accessories. We need to buy... Let's buy 4 of those. Nice hair choice. Hey, look, I ain't gonna judge you. It's just a little mossy, you know? Oh, need the lights on. Guys, I've got cards like sitting out on the street here. What you got? You're asking $150 for a $120 card. I'll give you $115 for it. Nope. 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 Line. I got mouths to feed, maybe. Whatever it is in canon that we're making up for this game. Listen, people want the sleeves, man. I gotta get them out. So many sleeves. Okay. I do love that sound. Okay. Hey, Stinker. I gotta get another one of these. All right, 628. And more stuff. Oh my god. That's a game I would uninstall. I don't need that in my life. I can't believe we sold a $600 card today. It makes me want to open more cards. Don't mind me, I'm just moving this air freshener around. Just curious, do you know where a dry cleaner might be for your suit? Just a question. Really, I'm doing a public service. They should be thanking me. But do they? No. What you want? Asking 55 for that? You know what? You got yourself a deal there. How about 54? Wheeling and dealing. Yeah! And 23. Out of here. $2.66. 50, 65, 6. Well, this shelf doesn't have enough on it to be interesting. Well, we got 15 cents, 97 cents, 286. Not bad. $9 card. Good, good. $6 card. I paid for the pack. That pack was a bust, but can't all be winners. Oh, time to close. I've got to close! But I'm getting experience opening these cards. A couple of decent ones there. All right. Close up the shop. And let's open some of these too. 275. Okay. 206. Had better luck with the less valuable pack. That's kind of odd. Hey, there's a $14 card. That was pretty sweet. $3, $4, $3. Okay, that paid for itself. There's another 15. Okay, liking this. So there's another game that I actually saw that's older than this, I think, called Internet Cafe Simulator. And you're in like a developing world country running an internet cafe. So you basically like have one like IBM PC2 sitting in the middle of what looks like one of those storage unit things. That's how you start. And sometimes people try to run off without paying, and you have to pick up a bat and like hit them on the head and then take the money. It's a very strange game. You have a wife happiness meter, which is based off how much food you put in the house. Very, very strange game. Take a little time to restock here. We got the new super card here. Yeah. It's no $600 card that I didn't even know was out, but hey. Woo! These shiny ones always look like they're going to be worth more than they actually are. It's very deceptive. But having two of those, I didn't have to mark both of them, so that's nice. I'll just get the shop set up for tomorrow. Sweet. Do I have bills? Everything's paid off. I love it. Well, that was a productive day. I mean, we upgraded, so it's fine that the profit is like $300. Who is dissatisfied? It was probably somebody looking for maybe the card boxes that I have a license for but haven't bought. We can see in the reviews sometimes. Let me see if it says. There's also a stinky yay. Card Shark something is the best shop. We'll visit again. Terrible name. Maybe low stars. I mean, we're not batting 1,000, but whoever does. At any rate, though, it is almost midnight. I feel like one day was a pretty good day, especially when we also got an airship today. Because who can argue that, like, any day you get an airship's a pretty good day. So, thanks for coming along with me on this. It was pretty nostalgic hearing the crazy airship sound again. The not the twop 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 sound, which you know is a little annoying, but the lovely airship adventurous tune. So the next thing that we do in Final Fantasy, if I'm remembering right, If we go to ordeals and we get the proof of our courage from there and hand it to the dragons, we will ascend to the later versions of whatever our classes are. I think the fighter becomes the knight. I think I don't remember what black mage becomes, but of course we have 2 new classes, so I don't know what the names will change to or what the abilities will change to. So that'll be fun and exciting, but something we should probably do another day because it might take a while. So I will check to see if there's somebody to raid, but before I do, I will say to everyone, follow your bliss, it's fleeting. Have a good night, folks. Thanks for joining me on this.